The multi-million-rand Free State asbestos corruption trial has been postponed to next week. Before adjourning, former Free State Premier Ace Magashule entered a not guilty plea to the numerous fraud, corruption and money laundering charges leveled against him. All 18 accused persons and companies in the matter have pleaded not guilty to all charges against them. Juniour Khumalo attended the proceedings and joins us now. Juniour, a very good afternoon to you. Not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. What's going to happen next?
Indeed, all of the companies and the accused persons in this matter have pleaded not guilty. In total, 18 individuals are appearing in this courtroom today. Some of them representing about 6 companies that were allegedly involved in that 255 million rand tender. Towards the end of this trial today, Vuyo, we did hear from the state prosecutor, Mr. Nasim Kasim, basically laying out the case that the state has against all of these individuals that have basically said they are all not guilty. He indicated that the contract itself was for about 255 million, but 230 million rand was paid out to 2 companies. This is a Diamond Hill company as well as Mr. Edwin Sodi's Blackhead Consulting. These are the 2 companies actually that had themselves approached the Department of Human Settlement and proposed that we will remove these asbestos roofs from about 300,000 houses here in the Free State. So there was no advertisement that was made. These companies went to the department and they themselves made that unsolicited bid. So that is part of the concern that the state has raised. When that contract was issued to them, about 230 million was then paid to these 2 companies. They themselves did not do the work. They then subcontracted this work to another company. That company only received about 6.4 million of this 230 million that was given to them. Even that company itself, the state will basically lead that evidence to show that this company only used about 100,000 of that 6.4 million to buy the software that was needed to detect these asbestos roofs. So the state basically saying that of the 230 million, only about 6.4 million went to doing the work that was really needed to be done in this case, Vuyo. So basically seeming that the state has linked all of these individuals and will be presenting that case when this matter goes ahead. It is expected to continue on Wednesday next week. But also another thing that the judge had to basically deliberate on today was the absence of one of the accused, the wife of that second company, Diamond Hill, the owner of that company, Mr. Ignatius Pambani, who was shot dead in 2017. He passed away, but the wife has since taken over the running of that company. She was not present yesterday. She was also not present today. She indicated through her lawyers that she was not feeling well, but the state is not convinced that she is indeed not feeling well. They do want the judge to issue an arrest warrant for her, but the judge has halted that arrest warrant until next week, Wednesday, when this matter comes back.
Well, that man who was behind you, the former premier of the Free State, Ace Magashule, was in high spirits yesterday when you guys were talking to him, saying he had been waiting for this day to come, and he's going to prove to South Africa and the world that he never took a cent and he never did anything wrong. What's the attitude of the other co-accused people? Have any of them made any pronouncements today?
Indeed, Vuyo, still in high spirits. We did manage to speak to him again. This was just today during the lunch break, speaking to Mr. Magashule himself about how the proceedings were going today. He did finally get that opportunity to plead before this court, pleading not guilty to all of the charges against him. He seems to say that he wants all of those individuals that implicated him before the State Capture Commission, including the former Free State MMC, MEC, Mxolisi Dukwana, basically was fired by Magashule himself. He says that he wants to bring him before this court so that he can say all of those things that he was saying before the State Capture Commission, now before this court under oath, because Mr. Magashule himself believes that it was a political witch hunt that was done before the Zondo Commission. So now he wants all of those individuals that claim to have any evidence against them to bring that evidence before this court. He himself says that this case was politically motivated. According to him, he has those recordings of some of his now political opponents, then at the time political allies, basically speaking to him at the time and threatening him using this case to then vacate that seat of Secretary General of the ANC. He is promising that when he does finally get that opportunity to take the stand here at this court, he will reveal some of those recordings. He seems to claim that there are audio recordings of these conversations. But speaking about the other accused, they still seem to be in good spirits because most of them pleaded not guilty, and they seem to know each other, because even during the breaks that we've seen, they are going to speaking to each other and just conversing amongst themselves. So seemingly good spirits right now. We will wait and see until they take the stand and have to defend themselves against all of these allegations, because the minimum sentence for all of these allegations that they're actually facing is about 15 years for you.
Well, the reason I was asking whether they had anything to say, because some of them today had an opportunity to, of course, enter their pleas. You had the former Human Settlements MEC. You also had the former HOD of Human Settlements in the Free State. And I was asking that on the back of what Ace Magashule had to say yesterday, that he didn't run any other department. He only ran the department of the Premier, washing his hands off it, like the Pontius Pilate of the Bible Belt. So we're going to leave it, Juniour, for today. Juniour Khumalo, who of course has been keeping track of proceedings there over the past couple of days. The matter back in court next Wednesday.